another production of the program. Here we are on TV once again, once a day, every day. Turn on the machines and live forever. Here we go. I'm alive, and I have made it all the way back around here to Wednesday. Who would have thought I would have made it this far? My friends out there in TV land, thank you for joining me in this very difficult time. What? Huh? What's going on out there? I got some food. I went to Thai Pavilion today. I'm going to be eating this eggplant chicken. It's some good stuff. And on this, ice cars, on this day, they're loud out there, zooming by. Someone's got to get their muffler checked. These whistle tips, they go whoop whoop. Either get some whistle tips or fix your muffler. You're in some middle ground. I think it's lame. You know, remember the whistle tips? Maybe, the kids, I think we're at an age where, like, the kids don't know about the entire history of YouTube or whatever. Okay, remember the leprechaun, like, whoa, hey! They're chasing a leprechaun for fun. I'm just chasing a leprechaun, I want to get on the news, they want to get on the news, so they're yelling about leprechauns and stuff, and then there's whistle tips and titles, stuff like that. The old internet, people don't know. Kids don't know anymore. The young kids. Whoa, whistle tips, get those whistle tips or nothing. Yeah, Wednesday, the middle of the day. Oh, it's the middle of the day. I'm ready to do this thing. Yeah, I work for the government now, and I don't know, how do I feel about the government? I guess I don't know. Do I like the government? Am I allowed to say? Are they watching me now? Is the government watching me? I think they got a lot on the plate. I'm not even sure if they're watching me while I'm there, but maybe they are. Maybe they're watching this. You're watching this, government? Let me tell you where to stick it. Yesterday on Tuesday I was here on stick it. Oh yeah, the food is a little leaky. Stick it somewhere pleasant. Stick it in the garbage can because that's where things go. Stick it in the hole of the wall to plug your leaks. Let me tell you where to stick it somewhere nice. I'll tell you where you can put that. Let me tell you where you can shove that candle on the shelf, on the candle shelf where it belongs. In the candlestick holder. What do you call that thing? There's a word for it. This is called a candlestick. I think Mr. Body, Mr. Green, in the conservatory with the candlestick. Just like in there, right? Yeah, this one is really sweet. Oh, somebody's here already? I gotta go let this person in. Who is it? I haven't even finished couch time. Oh, Freddie! Oh. Hey, Freddie!
You gotta change the phone number.
Uh-oh, that's my... Oh, no! Don't call that number. How long has that number been up there?
I don't know. It must have been from when you changed the number, like, on Monday, but I didn't notice somehow.
Oh, no! Well, that's okay. Nobody calls me anyway.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yep.
I've done that in the past.
I know. It's happened in the past before, too.
Yeah. What? It doesn't fit? Or... Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
Wow.
I don't want to interrupt. I was just watching.
Oh, yeah.
I just got home. I'm gonna try to do some sawing, but you're about to tell the government where to stick it, right?
Yeah. I'll tell you where to stick that thing on the shelf where it belongs.
Right on the shelf.
Stick it right on the shelf.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, I'll tell you where you can put that egg in the pot when you boil it, and then you eat it with a little salt.
What are you supposed to do with egg?
Yeah, I I just got the booster. I was gonna get there, but maybe. Well, are you gonna go away?
No,
No. Well, should I
I'm
go?
here to stay.
Am I gonna go through the whole thing? I was gonna get to this, but I want to tell you.
No, get to the thing.
Okay,
I mean,
well-
don't get to it. Just like go through the usual thing.
All right, because yesterday I was okay. Where was I? Anyway, I was here on Tuesday. We're talking to Mark and Yellow Fellow and Jordan. Mark, how you doing? You up and down? Mark's a little up and down. He invited us over again, which is kind of weird. But I don't know if I'm gonna do that because one time he kind of attacked me. But then, anyway, after
He does.
Huh?
He's got the vaccine now. He's got the vaccine,
yeah,
so.
he does. And it was recent, semi-recent.
Yeah.
After the program though, yesterday I was like thinking about going to the store, but I had eaten too much to go to the store. I was like very full. Like before I went to did the program, I was like, I'm gonna go to the store. But then I bought a hamburger and then I ate it all. And then I was like, oh, I'm so full I cannot go. I could not even picture buying food. You know, I was like, oh man. And I kind of have that problem because I'm like, today I want to go to the store after work or after this program also, but now I'm eating this food and I'm thinking I'm going to eat a lot of it and I'm going to be full. And I'm going to eat a lot of pills. I think those pills are enough to make me full anyway.
Well, yeah. Don't you have a couple that are like fiber pills specifically?
Yeah, they're filling. They're very, very filling. Yeah. So, I don't know, maybe I'll never make it to the store, but then maybe I'll eat all the food in my home, which is good because then I've been like, oh, I didn't go to the store again? And I keep eating just like old frozen food, which is probably good though. Instead of getting new food.
Yeah. I've got like a yam and like two, like, what are they, some kind of a, like squash?
Yeah.
And I'm like, really need to eat these, probably. But I keep eating not squash. I should just like, if I'm hungry, I should just eat the squash.
What kind of squash is it?
One's acorn, one's delicata.
Okay. I don't care for that spaghetti squash.
Yeah, you don't have to eat it like spaghetti. You could eat it just like a regular squash. I don't know why they call it spaghetti squash.
It's stringy. I want like a chunk of, like it should be chunky, like butternut. You know, or like a pumpkin.
Yeah, I agree. Look, I got Christmas lights up.
Ah, Merry Christmas.
Yep.
Spaghetti squash is fibrous. Very fibrous. Too fibrous, if you ask me.
Too fibrous.
I mean, what's most things that are fibrous, not grape. Eggplant, I guess it's slightly fibrous. I'm eating it right now. It's pretty good though. I like this stuff. But I made it home last night after the program. I went home because I was like thinking about going to the store, but I didn't make it to the store. I was just like, I gotta go lie down. So I did that though. I made it home, and you know, doing regular things, some reading, TV, and then I went to, you know, woke up, went to, or did work at home. I ate some frozen sausage with rice for breakfast. Rice and sausage.
Mmm.
And then I had like frozen tater tots and chicken nuggets and a corn dog for lunch. So I still got a lot of food, but I just wanted specific food. I bought a bag of chips. I have a bag of chips that I haven't opened yet, but I don't have any dip. And
They're just like plain potato chips.
they're corn chips. And I told my brother that we can't eat them. He wanted to eat them. He's like, can I eat these
Just
chips?
like-
And I said,
Eat them plain with no dip?
yeah. I'm like, what? We need dip.
Yeah, that seems like sad or something.
Yeah.
You eat that and you're like, I'm sad. I'm sad right now.
He wanted the chips, so I was like, no. Sometimes I'll eat chips with just like sriracha. But that's only...
That's a dip.
Yeah, I only do that if I like run out of dip and I still have open chips.
Yeah.
The chips I have are unopened, and they've been sitting on the table, and I've been looking at them, and I'm like, I need to get some dip.
Yeah. Or make it. There's dip. You can make dip somehow.
Yeah, but I don't have that ingredient. I might go to Trader Joe's if I am feeling like up to it, but right now I'm already feeling like I'm not going to be up to it.
You feel like you won't feel up to it later, huh?
Yeah, maybe I should have a better attitude.
You could, yeah, maybe imagine that you will feel up to it later, even though you don't feel up to it now.
So one of my co-workers who is like far away, I don't know where they are, but I'm working remotely, they call it. And one of my co-workers got a breakthrough case. So I was like, oh my God, you got a breakthrough case? And then I heard somebody else on the social media also got a breakthrough case. So I'm hearing of all these breakthrough cases, and I'm not liking it. So what I did, what does that say?
What's that?
So one of my co-workers got a breakthrough case.
Yeah.
And then somebody on the internet there, they also got a breakthrough case. So after work, I signed up. I signed up and I got the booster. Hello? Can you hear me? I got the booster. I don't know if you can hear me.
Oh, I can now.
Oh, well, they got a
breakthrough case.
I went online and I signed up and I got the booster shot and the flu shot.
Did you have to lie, or did it just say they just wanted to give it to you?
I just said yes. So I don't know. Is it a lie? It's kind of a lie. It's kind of a lie.
They asked you like, does this apply to you? And you said yes.
Yeah, maybe. I was gonna skip over that part, but now you've asked me.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was
okay.
Curious about it because I'm not sure if I totally.
Well, I just said, they said, are you in a job or something, whatever? I just said yes until I got in there. Is your job
It's at risk.
a virus job? And I was like, yeah, aren't they all?
Yeah.
So anyway, I got in, I signed up, and no questions, and I went there. And I got the flu shot, too.
Oh, nice.
But it was in Rite Aid out there on Yum Highway, and the guy who was giving, so I was like signing the paperwork and stuff, and there was a guy back there with no, he was dick nosing it.
Oh,
in the pharmacy.
He works there?
Yeah, he was in the pharmacy back there.
Oh, my God.
And then they called me back there, and he was the guy that was giving me the shot.
Oh, dick nose?
Yeah. I was like, do you even have the vaccine? I didn't ask him that. Maybe I should have.
Yeah. You did? What did he say?
I didn't ask him.
Oh.
But maybe I should have, but I don't know. I was wanting to get it anyway, whatever. Like, it didn't matter, I guess.
Yeah.
But then, so I got them both in one arm, the flu shot and the other shot. He gave me the vaccine, like the booster shot. And then, when he was done, a little bit of liquid came out on the floor.
Wait, from the shot?
Yeah.
Huh.
I was like, did you give me the shot, or did you like weirdly fake it because you're an anti-vaxxer? I heard that's happening. You know?
I guess it could be.
It definitely pricked me, but I don't know if maybe he didn't plunge. But I don't know. I think he plunged.
I think it's better to just assume that you got it. Like, he's not gonna. That'd be insane. For him to just not give you the vaccine. I think he gave you the vaccine.
I think he did.
Sure.
I think he plunged. So I got in there. It wasn't hard.
That's why you always gotta look. You know.
I was looking, and it definitely went in there. And it kind of looked like it, but then when it came out, then I looked, and then I saw a little bit of liquid splash onto the floor. I'm like, where is that liquid from? But I think it's probably fine. I probably got maybe some of it. Maybe I didn't get the whole thing. I don't know. I'm like, hey, can you give me like 2 or 3 of these?
Hey, Sir, can I have some more? That was pretty good. I'll have another.
I got Pfizer again. I got Pfizer the first time. I got Pfizer again. I almost was gonna switch it up. And I was like, hey, I was talking to the guy. I was like, whoa, what do you think I should do? You think I should switch it up? I mean, how's it going? He said, oh, it's up to you. Like, he didn't seem, I didn't like the guy. But I didn't want to be like, hey, I think I'm gonna go. I don't like you. Like.
Yeah, is there another guy here I can get a shot from?
Yeah.
Like you're not really giving me a lot of, well, I probably have already told you about, like, the worst shot story I ever heard.
Yeah,
which is
I heard that one. I think I was thinking about that.
Yeah. Where my friend, the person was an anti-vaxxer, which is not great. There's a lot less of those, I think, isn't there? Can't you not be an anti-vaxxer?
I think I should have gotten it from the hospital or something, because I don't know about Rite Aid.
Oh, I see.
Like, I know that's the case at the hospital, I think, now.
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know if they went through with it yet, but, I just went to Rite Aid.
Uh-huh. You got in? You just did the walk-in?
I signed up ahead of time.
How long ahead? Like the day of, or what'd you do?
Yeah. I signed up at 5 and went in at 6.
What the fuck? That's crazy.
They just had I just went to, like, I just, like, Googled it, and I just went to the first one on Google or whatever, probably.
Yeah. Wow, cool. Well, congratulations.
But they just have them at the door.
Yeah.
Maybe I should have gone to the doctor. The first time I went to a doctor, and it really didn't seem like great going to Rite Aid. And it was like the Rite Aid on the way to Yelm. Kind of like the weird, like, I'm like, oh, I don't know about this Lacey Rite Aid. Like, who's this guy working at Lacey Rite Aid?
Yeah.
But whatever.
I got it.
I got it, and I got the flu shot, too. I want to see the Spider-Man movie in December, and that's going to be in about 2 weeks. So I should have the full immunity from the booster by then. So that was what I just came from, and I got the flu shot too. That first shot really messed me up though. Or the second shot. The first one was fine. Second one knocked me on my ass. I was.
Have you heard about what people are saying in terms of like what it's like on this second one, or like to get the booster? Are they experiencing similar like symptoms?
I heard that the booster is going to be similar to the second one, which I don't like.
Really? Yeah.
We'll see how I feel tomorrow. Now, like either way, I'm either going to feel tomorrow. I'm either going to feel sick or I'm going to feel nervous that the guy didn't do it right.
So really, like you getting sick, horribly sick, is probably the best.
Yeah.
Best case scenario.
I got the flu shot also. Yeah, so both. Yeah. So that's good. And then I drove here afterwards. Drove myself there, drove over here. What a time. It's in,
wow.
It's doing its thing right now. My body is mutating.
Wow.
Yeah.
You've got the vaccine.
Yeah. I just got more Pfizer. But you could get it too. I heard that they're going to be, anytime soon, they're going to make it like official that everybody can do it.
Oh, good. Well, I'm sure you can just say it and get it, so I'll do that.
That's what I did. I think you're like actually more legit, even though I'm legit enough, but I got it and...
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like not expecting, because after hearing other people, I was not expecting them to like question me, but I'm just curious. Just curious about the way that it's going, you know?
Where did you go?
I went to Rite Aid actually in Harrison. You mean originally, or just I tried to get the booster, but we didn't make it. We just like went like to try to do a walk-in, but the walk-ins at Rite Aid are only at like 2 to 3 p.m. or something like that.
That's what it says online.
Yep.
You probably could have signed up for it in like 10 minutes if you just like went on the phone and went to Rite Aid.
There wasn't any spots open because otherwise we would have just set up. That's why I was curious about whether or not you like had an appointment, or like if you did because it looked to me like we couldn't make an appointment until Tuesday. We were like trying to go for Sunday. It was Sunday?
Yeah.
Or wait, Sunday? Wait. Maybe it was Monday and we're trying to I can't remember. It was this week though. Like
Somebody's
weekend.
currently in breakthrough quarantine. Uh-oh. It feels like
Who?
Victoria Spears on YouTube. Hey, Victoria Spears on YouTube, I think I saw that you had the breakthrough case and got the booster shot because I was freaked out. I think it's you, if you're watching on YouTube right now. Yeah, I think I know who you are. I don't know if you're how anonymous you're being online, but yeah, they're commenting on the thing. I follow you on social media, Victoria Spears. I think I figured it out. But I got the booster. I don't want to get the breakthrough. Hopefully it works.
You always want to ask people who have the breakthrough, like, do you know how you got it? But I have a coworker who got a breakthrough case.
Oh.
And I haven't asked her yet, but I've only worked with her once. I'm like, this still was pretty fresh, but I want to know. It's like, is it a mystery to you, or are you like, oh, this was that one time that I did that thing?
I mean, I don't interact with a lot of, like, I guess if they're anti-vaxxing, then I don't know them. I don't really talk to many people at all.
Yeah.
These days, but I don't know who's like vehemently anti-vaccine or anybody who hasn't gotten it, I guess, specifically. But
yeah.
So even maybe online, I'm in a bubble. I should be friends with more anti-vaxxers to see how they're doing. But they
just for research.
Yeah, people got the breakthroughs though. It seemed like a lot of people are getting breakthroughs. But I don't know about the breakthroughs. So I got it though. Hopefully I'm not going to get the flu. I'm not going to get the virus. And not going to spread it, I guess, is the main thing. Or maybe I'm going to go see this movie in December or something.
That sounds like the main thing.
Yeah. I still don't feel great about, I guess, going places. I guess I'm going to see this movie. Yeah. Well, how are you? What are you doing?
I'm sawing.
And yes, I think there's like another string going around. My mail lady and two young ladies, like younger than 30, cancel in one day because COVID and both fully vaxxed. Yep. Is something bad going. The mail lady, I wonder if, I wonder if the mail lady, you got it from the mail lady? Somebody's talking to me on YouTube a little bit. Yeah. Look out. Look out. So I guess I'm going to go see the movie. I don't know, people are still doing things. It's weird because we went to like a gathering, like a little one, the other day. And it was weird feeling. And I don't know how good I feel about that even. But it was supposed to be everybody's vaccinated. But it's like some people, like somebody we're talking to, they're like, we got vaccinated in February. I was like, oh, it's not long enough. Now I'm like, are you getting a booster shot? Like you? I don't know.
Yeah.
Just gotta live our
so
lives
many levels.
at this point or something. But what are you doing?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I'm sawing.
What are you sawing?
I'm making like a platform. So I've got this like light box that I use for the drawing.
Uh-huh.
And then right now my my phone is actually propped up on the scanner that I use. And I want to make a box that the scanner sits on top of, and then the light box goes underneath it so I can store it and then like pull it out onto the desk and use it when I need to. So that's what I'm doing.
Somebody tested negative and then got a breakthrough case later on. I don't know what this...
That's scary.
Yeah.
This could be like the new form of like a horror movie. It's just like...
I know, I saw some like advertisement for like, they called it like COVID 2022. I think it was like about the future, but it might have been a fake trailer. It was like about like police states and stuff.
I remember, like, Full Moon Video, who did all, like, Puppet Master and, like, Trancers and all these movies. They pretty early on made a movie called COVID Zombies. They have a very quick turnaround, it seems like. They did a movie called COVID Zombies.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's about, like, actual COVID stuff. It's more just like, probably COVID turned people into zombies, I think.
The nail lady.
Huh?
The nail lady, not the mail lady.
Oh, the nail lady. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah.
Oh. Oh,
Like getting your nails done or something kind of thing?
So the nail lady had people cancel in one day, okay, who were fully vaxxed, and then she tested negative, but they canceled, so she didn't have an exposure, I guess. So she is the nail lady. Yeah. But what were we saying?
I don't know. Oh, COVID.
Sales?
COVID horror movie.
Oh, COVID horror movie. Yeah, they're doing it on TV. But I guess I'm gonna try to like forget about it as much as I can. It's a weird life now that I'm mostly. I'm working from home now, so it's like way further off my radar than before.
Yeah.
I like don't even most days I don't even go into stores. So I don't even most days like I do wear a mask even though it feels a little bit silly to wear the mask from the car to the studio because there's nobody in there and sometimes we have spent some time down there like without the masks, and I don't always have the mask every single time I go to the bathroom, but I do most of the time. And it's like a weird thing to be like, hey, do I do it now or what? But I guess I am doing it. I wore a mask in here, and though I didn't see anybody, but I wore it from the car upstairs and then took it off when I get into the room. And it's like, what is any of this doing? Somebody said that it's theater, which it is kind of maybe a theater for myself or something. I don't know what it's doing.
Did you say fear or theater?
Theater. Like restaurants. Like they said, this person was like not an anti-person, but like the masks in the restaurants. You know, it's like why you just wear it in the restaurant and take it off. You know, put it on.
Oh yeah.
Kind of just like a show, but maybe it is a good show. It's like a theater of the mind to keep you aware or something. So I did
to remind you.
I went to.
Like, you see so many people who just have very little awareness of it entirely. Like they, the biggest issue for me is like people who are trying to talk to you, and they wear a mask, and then they like pull it down to talk to you, and it's like you clearly don't understand how it's supposed to work.
Yeah. Even the vaccine
where it's like,
guy. The guy that gave me the vaccine, the shot, he had dick nose.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, but I don't know about these. You want to hear a message?
Yeah, I'd love to. Who's it from?
Yo,
Oh, nice.
Y'all thought I was the only one been leaving messages recently.
Oh, yeah. I listened to a lot of the program today at work.
Yeah, that work?
Well, I did my landscaping job today.
Okay. Watching
I got these. See? Look at this. I told you about these.
Yeah. Watching old episodes, huh?
Yeah.
I should do that more.
Oh, that reminds me. There was an episode where we had just recently started the radio at COA, and you and Dan Bennett were trying to figure out a new term other than just viewers, because there was listeners, like somehow fit in viewers and listeners at the same time, you know?
Yeah.
And eventually, you just went, instead of with that direction, you went to the marathoners, and then you were saying, instead of saying like viewers, you're going to be talking to the marathoners the whole time.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. So I thought that was interesting.
Stephen King, you know what I'm talking about?
What?
Stephen King, you know who he's like?
Oh yeah, Stephen King. I know Stephen King.
You
The
know
author?
What? Yeah, but you know what he says about his audience?
No, who's that? Who's his audience?
He says, constant reader, he calls us. I'm one.
Oh.
I'm a constant reader.
Holy shit.
Hello,
That's cool. Yeah.
Stan Lee said something too about the people who were watching. Like,
Oh yeah.
I don't remember what his phrase was too, but I like marathoners in a way, but that's kind of like maybe gatekeeping the individual.
Yeah, that's true. I think that was the point, slightly, in that moment, because you're finding it challenging to.
I was like, if you're not a marathoner, you're nothing.
Or it's not that. It's just like they're the most important viewers and listeners of all. You know.
Yeah, the kids maybe.
This might be really loud for a second.
Some of the kids, I actually know some kids. Baby Bird, baby, I guess Jeremy, whatever. They're not doing it. Oh, my arm's starting to get sore. Maybe it's working.
That's good. You must have really got it.
I'm feeling some pain. They're not doing the thing. I know like 3 babies, and none of them are marathoning the program every day like they're supposed to be doing.
Well, I think you gotta like get them language skills first.
No, that's how you get language skills.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
I thought it could, I think it could also be seen as like a coming of age.
Well, it's both. It's supposed to be both. You're supposed to start when you're a baby.
Because it's long enough.
It's supposed to be like, it's kind of too late. The point of it is that it's supposed to be so ubiquitous in your life from when you're born that you don't know any difference.
Yeah.
So it's almost too
I
late
can
for
see
them.
how that's not like so far. I mean, yet a parent's first priority, but in the future, I think it'll be a lot more common.
It's supposed to be parents' first priority. Very top, before food or whatever. You know, like. Maybe it's selfish, but I want the kids to be like me.
Right.
And you should want them too, because I'm right. I got the good talk. I say the right things. I think it was Yellow Fellow told me that he was saying some weird program phrase, and people are like, what are you talking about? And I get that sometimes from others. They're like, why are you saying stuff like that?
Slipping through, huh?
Yeah, but here's the message from Yellow Fellow anyway.
All right, thanks.
But I don't even know what it is. No. About me. Her. Like why she, I guess I stressed her out or something, or she says it's like a personality thing, or she uses like more like hippie dippy language. She says like a vibration. No, it's like an energetic thing or something. She says like our wavelengths do not collide too well or something. Like I don't know, whatever the fuck. But it's sad, I guess, in a way, because you know, I'm not gonna be sad, with you, because I really like her,
Aww.
and I always have, and it's always more of a her problem, where things need to be cut off, and but yet still wants to like get together again every couple of months. So she likes me well enough too, but for some reason she gets she needs
We're talking about it yesterday.
in the space of last
He thinks it's the final off again.
spans of months at a time. So I guess I'm getting a little sick of that cycle.
Suki
But
cycle,
it's
yeah.
sad when it happens, when somebody says they like you a lot, and you like them too, but they're the one that needs that type of break. So it's just like, I guess, a weird mixed message type of thing, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta. It's a lot of like instability, I think, for me.
Sounds like they're the ones who's like, I don't know. That sounds bad. It makes sense to break the cycle. It's sad though.
Last time he was, this was the person that was staying at his place, for like the weekend or whatever, but they didn't make it through the whole weekend.
I remember that. Yeah.
It was the final off again. That's what I was saying yesterday, like the final countdown. I almost called the episode the final off again, but I didn't want to rub it in. But I thought that was a funny phrase. And then I think this might be the final off again. Well, how about one more? Oh, you know what? I was gonna try to queue up that 2017 tape, but we'll do it on Sunday when we have a lot of time.
When I was sawing, how loud was it?
It was loud as hell.
Okay, so yeah, I'm muting myself because I got to do some sanding, but I'm listening.
All right. Where's this message? I'm supposed to be...
I guess she would keep coming back as well, because it was about probably 10 times, not even exaggerating, that we like got together and then stopped things and then got back together.
10 times?
So I guess I'm sad about it still. You know?
That is a lot of times. It's like at one point, it's like, how do you... It's like, crying wolf or something. Or like, are you friends? Sounds like they're, at the end of it, they're not friends. Sometimes you're friends. It sounds like every time it's been pretty heavy. Like, we're gone. I'm not talking, like, this is over. Like, kind of deal. Every time. And then you're like, hey, maybe this is not over. I don't know. Alright. One more. Should we call him?
So I'm going to breakfast with my mom, and a little bit of a nice day. I have a certain song stuck in my head, a religious song.
What?
Like something about like, here I am, Lord, is it I, Lord? Does that sound familiar?
No, I don't know the religious song. Do you sound familiar to you, Freddie? He was a Catholic, though. You don't know the Catholic. I think, what, he was Protestant?
By the Lord of sea and sky, I
And
have
they were
heard
making
my
new ones.
people
I worked with someone
cry.
at a church.
Oh,
I worked with someone who goes to church, and they were like talking about how like, oh, all these new like religious songs
What?
that like, yeah, they're making new ones all the time. Yeah,
I don't think they should be doing that.
no, they're doing it. They're like getting famous. There's like famous like worship song makers, basically.
I think the whole point of it is tradition.
Yeah, well, it's like what are those big like mega churches? You know,
Yeah.
it's like they're trying to appeal to the newest audience they possibly can. They're grasping.
I don't like it. Alright.
dwell in dark and sin, my hand will save. I have made the stars of night, I will make their darkness bright. Who will bear my light to them? Whom shall I send? Here I am, Lord.
Here I am, Lord.
Is it I, Lord? I have heard you calling in the night.
Oh, Jesus, won't you bless me and my family with your golden love? If I will sin, will you forgive me? Jesus, golden power, love. I think like making these Jesus songs. Sometimes I used to think about going to making like rock and roll church. I don't know. I know we were talking about that for a minute, like, cause that K Records church building was up for sale. I heard they actually it was bought by an actual church, and now it's just like going back to being a church. And I was like, oh man, I almost made it into rock and roll church, and I could have helped the community. But then I guess what would have been happening now if it was like if we bought rock and roll church, it would have only been like less than a year before the virus hit. So then what we would have been having this church. The church was up to get money from like the church gets money from the thing, you know, they get like the grade. So it's a good thing we didn't get it financially, I think. I mean, I guess we could have lived there. Hello?
Please leave a message after the tone.
Oh, Jesus.
I will go, Lord, if you lead me. I will hold your people in my heart. No, yeah. I, the Lord of wind and flame, I will send the poor and lame. I will set a feast for them. My hand will save. Finest bread I will provide, till their hearts be satisfied. I will give my life to them. Whom shall I send? Here I am, Lord.
Now you're really gonna get this stuck in his head a second time.
Lord.
It's like already stuck in his head.
I like the singing and the community aspects of church,
Yeah.
but I think I've never been to the church. What I don't like is the racism and the child molesting. So, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Most of those songs are, it's just like, it's a love song, you know?
Yeah.
It's like some of the times it's even like, it'd be kind of like a gross love song. There's like a lot of like, fill me, Lord, and like,
Fill me with your love.
I want you in me kind of stuff, you know?
Yeah, weird sex stuff.
Yeah, like it could be, it would, like if it wasn't like about a like non-bodied entity, it would definitely be like totally about sex stuff, like pretty much.
I'm in love with a man.
Yeah.
Jesus. Hey, I only love one man. Like, yeah. I think your fellow was Catholic. They sing it. Well, you were Protestant, right? Yeah. I don't know about the singing. One time I did go to a church in LA where they spoke only Spanish. It was next to the venue. I was on the road in like 2009. It was actually like the time when I was on the radio. It was kind of inspirational to start the program.
Goodbye.
In 2009, I think I've told the story a lot of times, but maybe not for years. This is kind of an origin story. Marathoners, if you know, I went out there. My band was on the tour, and we stopped by a radio station and played some music on the radio. And afterwards, we had an interview, and I found myself blabbering on the interview. And I was like, whoa, this is great. I want to do this more. So when I got back from the tour, I was like starting the program because I wanted to say blabber. Like, I'm really just like saying stuff for a long time that's inane or something. That's what I found, and I did it. But when I was on the tour, it was on that same tour, I was at a venue, and when you're on the road, it's kind of like you get to the venue really early because you don't have anywhere else to go. So we were like in this like it was actually in LA in Echo Park it was like the show was in some strip mall, like an abandoned strip mall where they had like gotten a storefront, like the kids had gotten a storefront and turned it into like a weird venue somehow, but it was just like an empty storefront. And there was like a Mexican church next door, and they were doing their service, so I went and sat in the back for like a couple of hours and watched the guy yell and sing in Spanish, and it was pretty fun because I didn't know what he was saying. But I had a good time, and they didn't kick me out. I don't know if they had food though. I heard they had food at those things. I lived across the street from the church over there on like at the old studio on the west side over there. I lived right across the street from the church, and I also lived right across the street from the church at my last place too. And I was thinking about on Sundays going to the church because otherwise I'd just be sleeping, and it's like a show, kind of like a show. I'm like, I'm gonna go to this church, see a free show. What's it like at that church? It's gotta be something. There's a bunch of people there and they got donuts, you know? That's how they get you in there. But I just never did do it. I guess I never could bring myself to actually go for it because I don't like church, but I maybe wanted to go to out of weird curiosity or something. Maybe, what if I went and they got me and then I believed and I could never forgive myself after that. Well, I don't think that would happen. Like, oh, you're right. You're right. What have I been doing? I'm a sinner. Yeah. But now, I don't know, people are still going to church. Like, I guess there's like a lot of things. It's like, maybe I should have just done everything. Because I had this, like, I still do have the same kind of attitude where I think that travel is bad, and I think that, like, all these, like, groups mostly are bad anyway. I was, like, not going to a lot of, like, big events because I just didn't like to do that kind of thing. But now I don't want to go because of, like, virus stuff. But I didn't want to go. I didn't want to go before. But now it's like, now that I probably shouldn't go, now I'm like, oh, I should have done that stuff. But I don't know. I don't really want to do that anyway. My brother really didn't even change his life, he says, because he wasn't even going to, like, shows or anything before. He was just going right home anyway. So he's still doing the same thing. So it's weird. I don't know if I got the boost.
Do you remember liking crowds?
I did like a crowd. I did like a good crowd.
Yeah.
I really like
'Cause I remember there was an episode recently I saw on the YouTube live stream thing that was like talking about the fair.
Yeah.
Like, or somebody straight up asked you, like, do you like crowds? And then you said, yes, I do.
I do.
I like a good crowd. Which is funny,
I do
especially
like
now when that is lost.
Yeah, I do like a good crowd because it's just like you're in there, you're anonymous among many. I really always have hated breathiness in the air, though. Like when you're in an enclosed space and it's like starts getting breathy, I'm like, oh, this is so gross. Now it's like double gross. But now I don't know about outside crowds. Like they were gonna almost do the Thurston County Fair, but canceled. I guess they did do the Puyallup Fair, but I didn't go to that. I don't know. It's such a weird thing now. But pretty soon they're going to start saying that you're not full. They're going to change the definition of fully vaccinated to boosters. So that's going to happen pretty soon. Yeah, yellow phone didn't answer. I should try to record a message in the future. I don't know if you try to talk to anybody else today. I'm going to skip the message in the future though, and then maybe try to get through a little bit of 2017. Try to find fast forward a little bit. Yeah, I got messed up because we only have another month of 2017 anyway. And then we got to find 2018, which I don't know where that even is. I got to figure that out. Like we made like the tape for like the whole, like the next like couple of years, I believe.
Yeah, but what year did we make the tape? Did we make it in 2018, or was that like is there a 2018 tape?
Yeah, maybe. I guess at some point we gotta make a new tape, or we gotta find the other tape. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean the question is, is that tape ever exist? I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't know either. Hey, future, it's us, the past.
Hi, past.
We got the booster.
Oh yeah, Kenny got the booster. I haven't got it yet. I'm making a weird shelf in my garage.
Got eggplant chicken. Look out for the thing. Did the booster work? Are you alive? Are you going to crowds yet?
Here's this loud noise for the end of the message. That's too loud.
It's loud. Yeah, that's like, oh yeah, this is way back in February. If I'm going to fast forward till now, it's going to take a while.
There we go.
But maybe we have time. I'm fast forwarding the 2017 tape. I don't know, for some reason stop fast forward made it like freak out the other day. I'm going to try it one more time. Is it going to freak out? Don't freak out. Oh, it's doing it. Alright. Stop fast forwarding. I'm going to try to find, oh. Is it freaking out? It didn't like stop fast forward maybe, or I don't know. I want to go, we got to go like a long time. It's almost the end of the year. It's kind of weird. It's going to be 2022, 21. Like in the beginning of 20, we were still doing regular life, which is pretty weird to think about that 2020 New Year's. I wonder if it's going to be, you think it's going to, in the future, it's going to be like 2020 and like before and after, just like all the time now? Like, that's just how it is. Like, people say that about like 9/11 a lot. They're like, hey, remember pre-9/11?
Oh yeah, but that's mostly for like airport stuff, but this so far has affected like every single aspect of life, basically.
That's airport stuff. Well, I haven't been in an airplane since the 90s, so maybe that's why. But I think that people are talking about it just in general, in life in general. I don't know about if it really did that much to life, to me. But I was pretty young.
Or
I
like
guess.
the world wars and stuff, kind of maybe.
Yeah. I guess I was young. Oh, is this too far? Did I go too far? What the heck? I think I went too far. Is this an EP tape? Must be.
Yeah, it's EP.
Oh, okay. Well, now it's rewinding. I went too far. But I think if I go from this end, it'll be way better than the other end. Now it's rewinding. Yeah, we're getting towards the end of the year. We're going to do the Cream of the County Awards.
I think we should. I wouldn't want to break tradition. We did it last year, so
Yeah, it's only
seems
going
like
to be...
we must have figured out a way to do it safely, so...
It's like in maybe 3-4 weeks, so it's coming up relatively soon.
I guess we gotta start voting then.
Oh, yeah.
Or, I don't know. I guess last year...
Oh, went out. Your thing went out. I would like to make awards, I think, again this year. We can get back to it. Last year we didn't make the awards. I think that we could get back to awards this year. I think... Oh, Yellow Fellow's here. That's good. We're only about 6 minutes left. Hello?
Hello.
Hey, Yellow Fellow.
Hey, you probably don't have much time left today.
Only about 5 minutes.
5 minutes. How's it going?
I got the booster.
Booster. The booster.
We're
Hey,
just
Phil.
listening to your church song.
Oh yeah. How's Oh, Freddie, are you doing your DJ show? Getting ready for that?
No, I'm actually doing some woodworking.
Oh, okay. Very nice.
It's very similar, like, body pose.
Yeah, it's the woodwork pose.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
I just left work.
Oh, a little late, huh?
Yeah, a little late. We were sitting around for a little bit.
For like an hour and a half?
Well, yeah, no, I was gonna help. My friend had to, like, drive one car home somewhere and asked me to help them bring... They have, like, 2 cars in our parking lot for some reason, and they wanted me to, like, drive them to their house and then pick them up and bring them back and bring the other car back. Like, with them, I don't know, something weird like that. And then they actually didn't want to do it today, so...
This is the pass. Oh yeah, well, so I think I queued it up. What day is today?
It's in the sea, and how much salt does it take?
All right, I queued it up. That's good. I found the spot.
Today's the 17th. You found it?
Yeah, I got it. That's good.
I
Nice.
was teaching my coworkers about furries today.
Oh, yeah, they didn't know, huh?
Like the fetish,
Some of them
are
didn't
they
know about
fetishists?
furries, yeah.
Blissful ignorance.
How do they?
Yeah.
Aren't they fetishists?
Furries?
Yeah.
It definitely
Yep.
gets fetishized. It definitely gets fetishized,
But
yeah.
is it like
They get fetishized? I think they're like a
they're wearing a lot
fetish.
of clothes.
Oh no, like fetish is something that they do, yeah. Their thing is a fetish to some extent. I think we would also argue that it isn't a fetish probably in some ways.
It's just for fun.
But I don't know. It definitely gets sexual. Definitely gets sexual.
Usually with sex, it's best to have less clothes. You know?
Oh, yeah.
But they have a lot of clothing on. Seems like it'd be hard to access your genitals.
Yeah, that must get. I would see a furry walking around in Philly.
A what?
A furry walking around Philly
A furry
all
in
the
Philly.
time.
Oh yeah. Well,
It was like a lime green, like fox furry.
yeah. What are they?
And like it was such a developed like outfit that they could like move the mouth and the eyeballs if they wanted to.
What were they doing? That's like puppetry. Or
I guess on some level, like some sort of like something in the costume, like press a certain button, you could do a certain thing. I don't know.
At the kids camp at TCTV, Andrew was telling me that there was a kid who was a furry, and they would wear a dragon costume with like an armature mouse that would talk. You know, they would like move the mouth of the like dragon costume that they wore every day. It was just like they're like, this is who I am. not a kid. I'm a dragon.
Yeah, it's nice to be accepting of people, but I think that I have a hard time with that. You know.
Yeah, well, that's where do you draw the line? That's what like.
That is. Also, when people are like their fetishes are like, it's like I want to be like a baby man in a crib, and I want my like wife to breastfeed me. You know, that type of stuff. That's tough to me.
That's private stuff. I don't want to hear about that from others.
Well, no, because my coworker today was telling me that their boyfriend knew a guy like that at work. They see him bend over, that he was wearing his diaper and stuff. You know?
Did he?
Yeah, I think that gets a little messy. I think. I don't know.
I mean, was he like defecating in the diaper? I guess that's like what I want to. That's where it's going.
No, I mean like it could border on some like a bigger like weird.
Well, on that note, that's the end of the show.
Lots to unpack here, I guess, but we'll have to save it for another day.
Yeah, you get a little earlier. I started the show late too, so you wouldn't have made it if I didn't start late. 'Cause I got the booster.
Hey, the font changed on the show.
It did change. That's right. You noticed. That's because the power went out for a minute, and then I had a chance to redo it. All right. Well, here's the end of the show. Here's the credits. We made it.
Good job, everybody.
Good
we
job.
did it.
I'm proud. Thanks for watching.
Especially you, the marathoners.
Yeah, thanks, marathoners. It's Wednesday. We're on TCTV channel 22 at 11:30 and 2 a.m. Check it out. Yeah, YDHWM on YouTube. 360 out, 364, calling lessons. Get on TV. Yeah. YDHWM.com. Check it out. Thank you, GCTV, Global, Dirty Tappers, Super Books, 4-Star Radio, Mark Carplay, Stock.com. Rebecca, Mountain Board Northwest, Thurston County, Washington State, USA. Thank you, viewers. You're watching. Thank you. Hey, John, call me. Hell yeah, John.